Hello and happy first day of December. My name is Monica Perry. If I haven't met you yet, whether you're here with us in the classroom or watching us on YouTube, today we are going to be doing holiday postcards through KW Command. So if you didn't know, you can send postcards through Command. And usually, what I show you guys how to do is use it to send out just listed, just sold, under contract postcards, which is fine, but it's the holiday season. So let's talk a little bit about how we could send out a holiday postcard to our database. So I am not, by any stretch of the imagination, saying to send these postcards to like the people that you should be sending your actual Christmas card to. But if you have a giant SOI or you just have a bunch of people in command and you have their home addresses and you want to send out a postcard to them, this is an easy way to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is head over to agent.kw.com and we are going to log in with our Keller Williams credentials into the command system. And once we get in, the first thing we're going to do is head over to designs so we can choose our postcard. And we're maybe going to log in. I was just in here. Just my internet's just being slow today. It was slow when I taught this morning too. There we go. Okay, so once we are here in command, we're going to move over to our designs platform. So the little canvas with the paintbrush over on the left. Don't forget, y'all, if you can't remember what these icons say, just come up here and click the white KW on the red background. You can pop those right out so you can see where you're going. And I'm going to click designs. Okay. So once we get here, if you've already made a bunch of designs, and they should show up here. If you have not, that's okay. We're going to come into the upper right corner and click Create Design. And for this, we are going to choose Print because we're making postcards. The postcard system in Campaigns does have pre-installed templates, but they are mostly for a listing and showing that it is just listed, just sold, or under contract. So if we want to create a design, we're actually going to come here into designs. They even broke our holidays down for us over here on the left, which is great. We can move right into December. Amazing to say that we are in December. And we have 3 templates laid out for us here. So you can choose any of these 3 templates. They are customizable. As you can see, the one that I designed actually looks like this. I'm going to show you how to do that. But I also want to mention, if you like making your postcards in some other system, that's okay. You can still take that postcard and you can upload it here into Command. So I'm just showing you how to do it all within Command, but if you had a postcard design from somewhere else, that is okay as well. So to start off, I'm just going to choose this most simple one here and click Use in the upper right corner. It's going to load up for me. And maybe I want this to look a little bit more holiday-ish, in my opinion, than just this simple ball. That's okay. I can go ahead and click over here on the left hand side of my screen on Workspace. Workspace houses free graphics that we can use, one of which is a holidays folder. So if I open this up, you can see I have several choices here that I can choose from. Is that not adorable with the dog and the babies? So if I would rather not just have the simple ornament here, I could actually click here, come over to my left and say, okay, I want to use this one as the background and see how that looks. And then maybe I want to see what it would look like without that little ball. Then I could get rid of all of that too. So you can really customize these to your liking. It says from, I'm going to go ahead and put the typewriter. You could say your team name. You could say your name. I'm just going to say Monica Perry and click Save Changes. Now it says from Monica Perry over here. and I would like to drop in my logo. So I already have my logos in my marketing profile in my assets folder. I think maybe my mouse just died on me, y'all. My apologies. Hold on, please. Let's see if that'll bring it back for me. There we go. Okay, so let's look at the back of the postcard. So it says Happy Holidays on the front. Again, you can customize this. You could take a postcard from a different format if you wanted to. That's okay. You could just design the image in somewhere else and then import it into here. Oh, but in my assets, I have my logos. So over here on the left-hand side, I can click on my logos. I am in 4 market centers, but my license is hanging in the Winston-Salem Keller Williams Elite office. So if I'm sending out a postcard, that's what I'm going to use. So I can just click that and drop my market center logo right into my image like so. So any questions on how we customize this postcard to our liking on the front before we move to the back?
Nope.
Awesome. So over here on the right lower corner, we're going to click this Pages button. We're going to switch ourselves into the back of the postcard. So it's already got a nice little message written out for us. The holidays are about family, friends, and a cozy home in which to enjoy them all. We wish you all of the above this holiday season. So I can now come over here and click this and click my typewriter. And this is from me. I don't have a team. If you do have a team, you could put the Shore Team or David Dixon Real Estate or whatever you want to do there. So there you go. Now I can click here and I can click my typewriter and put my market center information in and my phone number. I'm just keeping this simple for right now. 03. And my phone number and click save. There we go. And now I need to switch out this logo with my logo over here on the left. And my postcard is finished. So I've got a front, I've got a back, got my information, I've got my logo. Any questions about making the design? Everybody feeling good? This should be a nice, simple workshop. All right. So now, this is the important part. The designing is not very hard, and this part's not very hard. It's just that we have to do it correctly. So we're going to download this postcard to our computer, and then we're going to move into the campaigns portion of Command so that we can actually send this out through real mailers, and we won't have to do any printing, and we won't have to do any addressing, and we won't have to do any stamping, which is wonderful because I've done all those things and I don't care to do them. All right, so now we're going to come up here and click download. We want to download a PDF for printing, okay? And I gave you guys these directions here. Download your postcard one side at a time with manual bleed, okay? And so I'm going to drop these directions into the chat. If you're watching us on YouTube, I will have the little resources in the description box of the YouTube video down below. So I'm going to drop.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
If you do just a flyer, do you use those same specifications?
I go ahead and use them just so I can have the highest print quality integrity.
Okay.
But it's super important for this because if you don't use the manual bleed, and by the way, y'all, it defaults to what it needs, 0.125. That is what we need it to be. And you're going to see in the campaign section, Amanda, that when we're uploading a postcard, it tells us those directions. It's just that we came here first. And if you download it without doing that, then when you try to upload it, it's going to tell you it's not the right size.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. And y'all, please feel free to ask questions. That's what we're here for. Okay. So now we've got manual bleed. I'm going to click select pages. I'm just going to do one page at a time. So I'm going to click download for page 1. It's going to say it's preparing up here in the upper left. So we'll let that do its thing. Still preparing. There we go. All right, so there's that side. Now we're going to download the back. Same thing. It's just that we're going to change this to page 2. After I finish with this class, it's my last class of the day. I'm going to reset my internet because it has been a bear today. My apologies for the delays. All right, so now we're downloading that back of the postcard. There we go. All done. So any questions up until this point before we move forward into campaigns? Everybody feeling good?
Yep.
Great. We're going to go ahead and hit done. If you didn't know, when you're in designs, if you hit home, this is going to keep you in the designs world so you can keep making designs. But if you hit done, watch what happens. It's going to take us back into where we have our command applets again on the left. And there's that design that we just made. And we are going to move ourselves over into the campaigns section. Okay. Awesome. So now that we're here, we're going to click in our upper right corner to create a campaign. And we are going to choose direct mail. Okay. Now enter a campaign name. Happy Holidays Postcard 2022. Pretty simple. What is our goal with this postcard? It's brand awareness, right? So we're going to go ahead and click create campaign. There we go. So now we are now in the postcard creation part of campaigns. So we've already got our overview complete, green check mark. We're going to move into content. Okay. So content already has the templates that are embedded into the campaigns, which again, I said are great for just listed, just sold, all that kind of stuff. And you can pull the listing and it puts the pictures and it's all lovely. But we're not doing that today. We're actually going to move over to uploading our design. And so here's where it gives you those parameters that your design should include relevant information and messaging, including your contact information, images, or PDFs need to be separate files, and they need to have an additional 0.125 inches of bleed, which we already did when we downloaded our postcard. So that's important to keep in mind if you're going to download it from somewhere else besides command as well. You can do the same thing. You can download the postcard with 0.125 inches of bleed. Okay, so any questions on that?
Nope.
Awesome. All right, so here's where our images go. So this was the front. We downloaded it first. I'm just going to pick it up and drop and let it go. Got a preview over here on the right. I'm going to pick up the back, let it go, done. I can come over here and preview the front and the back. They both look good. Fantastic. Save. Okay, got my postcard in there. Now I'm going to come over to Market Center. Remember, we're sending these in a business capacity, so we do need it to be coming from our Market Center address. And I'm going to go ahead and select my state. No, I don't have an answer for why it doesn't pull our state in. It just likes to be that way. But I do know that we always need to verify the address. It is going to show us the correct address with that +4 zip code, and we are going to click confirm. So now we've got check, check, check. Now we're going to move to targeting. So this is where I usually show you guys how to pinpoint your listing, and it's going to make a radius around it, or you could draw a polygon around it. If you are going to be sending these postcards because you're farming and you want to send it to a specific neighborhood, you could literally just put one street address from that neighborhood in the search box and use local targeting. But the purposes of this, we are actually sending this to our database. So I'm going to come down and click target my database instead. Okay. Then I have the ability to add my contacts. So I'm going to click add contacts. So all those times that I've taught you guys about contacts and how important it is to tag our contacts, this would be why. Because I don't know about you, but I don't feel like going through almost 1,700 contacts to pick which ones I'm going to be sending my holiday postcard to. So instead of doing that, I'm going to come up and click tags. And also, if you didn't know, you can send just one postcard through here. So if you had like a birthday templated postcard that you really loved and you wanted to be able to send that postcard to your clients on their birthday, then you could just keep doing it over and over and over again and just send one postcard at a time. So fun fact if you didn't know that. So I'm going to come down here to my holiday tag. And yes, I have already asked for the ability to search for our tags. So hopefully we'll get that soon. We can do it in some spots, just not this one. There we are, holiday postcard. So anybody to which I would send a holiday postcard, I have the tag on them, okay? And so now that I've hit that checkbox, it's only showing me the people that are getting a holiday postcard that have the tag to get one. Okay. So now I'm going to click select all and add to campaign. Right. So there we go. These are the people that are going to receive the postcard. They all have their addresses in command. Therefore, I was able to select them to send them this postcard, and I'm going to click save. Okay. That's 19 postcards going first class mail for an estimated 13 bucks. Any questions? And the more postcards you send, the less the price does go down, just so you know. Any questions about how we targeted our database?
Will it tell us if we happen to pick somebody that doesn't have an address?
Yeah, it'll have a exclamation point next to it.
Okay.
Great question. Anyone else? All right, cool. So then we're just going to go ahead and preview and payment. Are you sure you want to create? Yes. So we're going to let this open up. It's going to show us one last preview of what our postcard will look like. Okay. And then we're going to come down here. It's showing us our price, our postage, order total, same day processing, USPS distribution. It's going to show us that it's going to be an estimated 4 to 6 business days once the order is submitted. We could schedule this to go out at a different date if we wanted to by clicking on schedule launch for a later date right here. But essentially, you would just put in your email and your credit card information, hit make payment, and off they go to production, and we'll be hitting mailboxes within 4 to 6 business days. Pretty sweet, right?
Yes.
Love, love. I'm going to go back one step so I can show you guys just in case you want to know. And since we're not having a ton of questions and we have time, I'm going to show you if you were targeting a neighborhood instead, what that would look like. So I'm just going to click save here. And now in targeting, instead of targeting my database, I would choose local targeting and just say I wanted to send it to my neighbors here in Old Sherwood Forest. Then I can put Forest Ave Road in Winston-Salem in North Carolina. Oh, that's it. into 7104. Done and save. So now I could choose how many postcards around my address do I want to send it to. So maybe I wanted to do 200. Then I can see that it would be an estimated $136. Okay, I can click save. I can click configure campaign. Yes, I'm sure I want to configure the campaign. And it will bring me to a map with that address pinpointed in the center. I can move this around. I can zoom in and out. I can change the number of homes I want to target. I could even use radius tools, drawing tools, and polygon tools if maybe I didn't want it to go across a certain road or whatever I need to do. But I can target it just like this, or I can draw with my polygons. I can also choose if I want to limit the number of bedrooms, square footage, year built, last year sold, and the amount that it last sold for if I'm trying to target a specific segment of the market. I always like to send a copy to my company address. If you want it to come to your personal address instead of your company, you need to add yourself to the mailing list, right? And then you would click next and you would do the same thing. Enter your credit card information and hit send. So you can use it either way. You can target people that you already have in your database, or you can target a specific neighborhood or area. Awesome. Well, that's it, guys. Super short and sweet workshop. I hope that this helps you guys. We're just in time. It's December 1st. So you can feel free to design away and get these things out going in the mail. I love these little postcards. I think they're super cute. And I hope you guys like them too.
Thank you. That was very helpful.
You're so welcome. Does anybody have any questions before we hop off? Awesome. All right, friends. Well, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and a good weekend.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.